Hello and welcome to Monmouth in Focus, a program about the services and functions of Monmouth County government. I'm your host, Cynthia Scott. Joining me today is Assemblyman-elect Jerry Scharfenberger, who served on the Board of Chosen Freeholders for 2 years. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
To talk about the future, but as well as the past 2 years. First of all, congratulations on being elected to the legislature.
Thank you. It's very exciting. I'm really looking forward to it.
Wonderful accomplishment, and the state of New Jersey is very lucky to have you,
thank you.
Freeholder. So we, for 2 years, you have been a member of the Monmouth County Board of Chosen Freeholders. Let's talk a little bit about your proudest accomplishment.
Well, you know, even though it's been only 2 years, I feel like we got a lot done, you know, collectively as a board. But some of the initiatives that I've worked with the other board members on were the faith-based initiative, which I'm very proud of, and that's where the county will partner with faith-based institutions to help provide services to residents in need at no cost to the taxpayers. And it's an initiative that I did in Middletown and brought it to the county, and it's now going to be folded under the ACTS program, and we're looking forward to great things from that. So that, I think, will pay dividends in the future, and it's something I'll look back proudly on. The contract with Monmouth County is something that we're very proud of, and that's a set of principles, I think is the best way to put it, that the county believes in and governs by. And I think it was a necessary thing for us to do to sort of reassure residents on where we stood on certain issues, our philosophy on governing and things like that. It was really the first one in the state that I know of. Probably the most recent one, and one that we're going to be codifying in a future meeting, is the Talent Bank. And this is a way for people to get involved with the county as volunteers, serve on a board or a commission. It helps certainly save tax dollars, but gives people an opportunity to get involved and be a part of operating the county and keeping this high quality of life that we have going.
Sure. Absolutely. So those are some great achievements there, Freeholder. What about some challenges that you faced in the past 2 years?
Well, I think the biggest challenge is the number, probably 1, 2, and 3, is property taxes and keeping costs down and things like that. And it's a little frustrating, and probably one of the reasons that I ran for the Assembly in the first place is being frustrated administratively at the municipal and now the county level. So many things that you run into that's a problem. You always hear the same thing. You need it needs a legislative fix. So for us to operate efficiently, maybe there's some things we can do at the state level and the legislative level to help counties and municipal governments run more efficiently. So I think that's the biggest problem that we face. A lot of the restrictions that are put on us, and you know, certainly keeping costs down, and you know, being mindful of the tax structure in the state, and very challenging.
Absolutely, and we have talked several times in the past about you going from the local level to the county level and now the state level, and the different challenges that you see, you know, at each level of government.
Yeah, and it's interesting going from the municipal level to the county level. It's a leap because it's much larger scale and everything, but it's administration type thing. This is legislation. It's a little bit different, so you have to work, you know, one-on-one with a lot of other folks from around the state, you know, to get things done. And so it's going to be a little bit of a learning curve, but I'm looking forward to it. I know a lot of the legislators already. I've worked with them in the past, so I think the transition will be a little bit easier than, you know, maybe for some folks.
Yeah, sure. Looking back, what would you say some of your favorite moments, favorite memories have been?
Oh, God, certainly the tourist season, things like that, opening that up, and just knowing what's about to occur. Tourism is such a big part of our economy. We have such a hidden jewel, if you will, and it's something that's really, really special. Going to the graduations for, you know, the different academies really makes you feel good. You know, a lot of the park events have been spectacular. Our park system is unparalleled in the state. And I know other county officials are jealous of us, and they say, gee, I don't know how you guys did it. But it really is something to be proud of. So those are the type of things. Also being able to work with the departments, and it's not the sexiest thing, but certainly to be able to roll back expenses and save the taxpayers money and come in reasonably, provide top flight services at the lowest cost possible. It's very satisfying, and that's really what we were elected to do, and I'm glad to be a part of a team that was able to do it so well.
Sure, absolutely. Are those some of the things that you'll also miss the most?
Oh God, and the camaraderie I think is something I'm going to miss greatly. You know, we're not only colleagues, but we're really good friends, me and the other freeholders, and certainly the administration. There's not a weak link in the chain there, and it really is something, not only as an elected official, but as a taxpayer, to see this and know how efficiently it's run, and to know that we have people who are so dedicated, so capable, and so efficient at their jobs. It's really something to behold.
Absolutely. If you could leave a message with the residents here in Monmouth County of what the past 2 years have been like for you, and even thanking them, what would you say?
Well, first of all, I am in awe of what they've been enabled me to do. You know, it's something that I'm very proud of and thankful for. I thank them on a regular basis. I see them all over, and I say, listen, I'm the luckiest guy around to have been able to do this, and I owe it all to you. And that's one thing. But we should also step back once in a while and take pride and really be appreciative of this great county that we live in, the great state that we live in. I know we have our problems, and hopefully they'll be addressed, you know, down the road. But we really live in a special place, and you hear people saying, gee, when I retire, I'm going to move here or there. There's no place I'd rather be than Monmouth County, and I hear that a lot, and that's really something. It's you know, it's the dedication at the county government level, the administration, all the great workforce we have. The workers here in Monmouth County are just spectacular. I haven't run into one that I haven't marveled at and said, gee, we are really lucky to have such a great workforce.
Well, they were lucky to have you as a freeholder for 2 years as well, freeholder.
Thank you. Thanks.
You know, when it comes to being a freeholder, you're going to be gone, but you will definitely not be forgotten, and you also are going to be setting up shop right in your hometown.
Right. We're looking at office space in Middletown, and that's going to be our district office. And I'm still going to be very involved with the freeholder board here, certainly to get advice from them on legislation that needs to be changed or amended, whatever. And, you know, things like that. So I'll be very involved in Monmouth County. My entire district lies in Monmouth County. So I'll be here. You almost won't realize I'm gone. I'll be so visible and so high profile.
Well, it was great working with you, having you on the show here on Monmouth in Focus. I wish you the best of luck in the future, and look forward to seeing all of your great accomplishments.
Thank you. It was an absolute pleasure.
All right. Thank you, Freeholder Scharfenberger, Assemblyman-elect. And that is all the time we have for this segment of Monmouth in Focus. Of course, for more information, you can go to www.visitmonmouth.com. I'm Cynthia Scott.